Okay, this is the second time, no, the third time I'm doing this. My other camera just keeps freezing, which is frustrating. So this is the preliminary training to getting this right. So now, this has no fish eye, so I have to move further to the back. Okay. I think you know the drill. So yoga, also tantra, is about holding your ground against darkness, which makes yoga and shamanism basically the same. And so, let's see. You see, now it's a bit more difficult. You're going to train your fingers a lot. And for that you can hold planks on your tips like this. If you can do this, then you're getting better. At the same time, I do crochet. Not daily, but I do it. And if that isn't enough, right, then you can work with the Rubik's Cube. I have done this already. So I scramble it up, and for me it's about, I don't really have to get the speed, but I'm just preparing myself for a bit of speed cubing. So I'm now in the... Which one is this? The all. Yeah, it's this last layer. So you have to learn a lot of algorithms, because each shape has a different algorithm. But I have learned some now. It makes it certainly easier, but it's hard to just get your mind to remember. Wait, what am I doing? It's just about memorizing. And then patience. And that's what you have to remember when you're working with these forms. This is not something I just did. I kept working on it. This is progress from, like a year. And so I've been working also a lot with my diet. I'm working with elemental sulfur to clean out my mind. So I stopped with the coffee. I stopped with sugar mostly. A couple of weeks ago I just, I got some halva made of sunflower seeds. I just made some, I just allowed myself one day with sugar, but for several weeks I just haven't eaten sugar. And then of course as a man, there's always the topic of masturbation. Well, how am I managing? I just found things to invest the energy into. And I simply... So now this is what I mean with the algorithms I've been memorizing. It's this yellow, the top layer, but I don't know all the ones yet. Okay, now it just managed on its own. Sometimes it just comes out like this. Stop babbling, the camera says. And now we just have to do the last bit. Yeah, okay, now it's done. But there are ones I can do. Anyway, it's all in my content. I have talked about this for hours, for days. It's in my podcast. I'm working on my newest book called Portals Through Life. I'm now at chapter 6. It's going to be 15 chapters in total. I'm 100 and something pages in. So I'm aiming, because it's a series of short stories that all deal with the idea of portals. Besides that, I am about to release my newest album called Current Sea. It's dealing with the water and also the crew. It's highly poetic. It's more like a dissertation on things I see in relation with water. That's basically what it is. I squat a lot. I continue my barefoot hiking. I got a lot of strength from starting to collect herbs from nature. I'm now doing a mountain ash jam without sugar. I have started doing that last year. Quite like it. My favorite hike is 30 kilometers long. I do not live or lead an ordinary life. I see everything as a challenge. So the last 2 songs have more than 200 lines each. And it's very lyrical. It's just, sometimes I write down stuff because I've been spending so much time with this topic of water and the sea and stuff. It's just, sometimes even I listen to it and then I understand afterwards. So for me, even in my own content, there are new layers to unmask. How is it for someone that doesn't even know who I am? Okay, I'm just, I have a podcast, so if I start talking, I'm just talking. So now I'm just gonna move out of here and tell you, right, to find something you can cheer for. For me, that's nature. Hey, give 3 cheers for nature. I'll do that for the rest of my life. It's the best thing I ever found. And it still is there in everything, even in your camera. Okay? Cheerio.